Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Zero Hour here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. He's spinning. He's spinning in his chair. He's got to play with everything.
Baby. Oh, we got to get it going. So
he likes turtles.
I said, damn it, Loki, we got to do a turtle show. He said, all right, we'll do one Monday, and then that turned into cartoons. So here I am, singled out, wearing one brand. But hey, you know where my loyalties lie, baby. Good morning. Welcome to Zero Hour. Great to see everybody again. Is it American Thanksgiving for y'all now?
No. Next week. Next Thursday.
Week. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Next Thursday. 1 week.
Gotcha.
We're close. It's gonna be the latest that Thanksgiving can get.
Right before Black Friday.
Right before Black Friday. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, laddie.
Oh my. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, I spun around. Check this out.
He did a spin-a-rooney, ladies and gentlemen.
Because speaking of Black Friday, Zero's finally stepped into the 21st century. We're wireless, baby. We're wireless.
Welcome to the 21st century. I'm still like,
hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with rocking the cables, man. Let's go. All right. So
I'm not paying $150 for earbuds that are going to sit here at my desk and do nothing but sit here.
Oh God.
I'll spend the $15 for the OG Apple earbuds, the original corded ones, then get the damn wireless $150 ones. I'm not getting Apple iPods.
Oh, good God. No, I got these on a pre-Black Friday sale for a good price, so I was happy to do it. And you know what? I just don't trust earbuds enough anyway, because I'm always, even though I'm usually very careful with my stuff, I always am going to be thinking I'm going to run the risk of losing them. And that's like $200 down the crapper. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. I went all out once. I don't have my old Kraken ones here. I think they're in the living room from the weekend. But I bought this. I went to Best Buy. This was during the coup, when you couldn't even get into Best Buy. You had to wait outside of Best Buy, and they had to bring you the item that you ordered. So basically, you had to order an item. You couldn't go in the store, and they would hand deliver it to you to your car, all masked up and crazy like, because they wouldn't let you in the store. So I get these badass. I mean, they're like the most fly version. This back in Branson, I could get, and they lasted a couple months. And the whole like ear section, and it was metal. This was metal. I couldn't figure it out at first. I was like, why the hell did the whole earpiece break off? Because what connected the metal to the earpiece was nothing but like a piece of shitty plastic.
Damn.
So these 360 degree like headphones, speaker, surround sound, blah blah blah, ended up being a total wash. And I just went back to Razer, and the Razer ones have always done me good. So,
yeah.
We have got a super chat right off the bat this morning from DJ Ronnie G. What is up, brother? He said in preschool, the monkey bars with my turtle blimp.
My God, man. So obviously Zero's got some turtle stuff on display. A couple more things to show you as the show goes along. I could have done a lot more, but I've only got so much space to work with. But hey, I'll tell you what, DJ Ronnie, you weren't the only one. I mean, goddamn, me and all my esteemed turtle fans at school, we were playing that stuff all the time.
So thank you, DJ. Thank you so very much, brother, for the $2 super chat. Do we have something for him this morning, Johnny? I think we do. It's some Dragon Fire Skull.
Yeah.
She did.
Yep,
she
man.
did. She ain't coming back.
It was funny because like I remember last week we were talking about our toys. So I was telling Loki I grabbed some stuff for the show this morning, and I was going through my toy box and I'm thinking, damn, I've still got quite a bit of
He
stuff.
has a toy box, ladies.
I
The
got
only
a toy
question
box.
is it in a red room? Find out next week
What's
when
in
we
the
talk about
box?
Zero's red room and what's in the box.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was just going through all that stuff and I'm thinking, man, I'm still getting my heartstrings pulled at all the stuff I'm missing. Yeah, I see you cackling it up over there, my god.
Well,
But
some people will probably think I'm like
what is
being serious or
no,
some
what
stupid
is
shit like that. Why are you doing a red room? It's a joke.
He's got some dirt on Zero. He's not sharing with us. I tell you what, man, playing Ninja Turtles.
That's what the candle was for.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
The only question is, does it have a swing? I don't know.
No,
I don't know. God
No,
help
no.
us. Probably one of those
No.
one of those like lay down flying ones.
Ooh, with all the fancy attachments that clip on and strap on and do all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, playing turtles at the playground in grade school. It was a glorious time to be alive. Matter of fact, I don't know if I told this story before. Zero's very first girlfriend, way back in grade
Uh-oh.
2.
See, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
her and I got together because we were both turtle fans. So, Amanda, if you're listening, I never forgot you. Thanks for the memories. It's good times. Good
Wow.
times. Strap on. Yeah, I said strap on. What a fantastic
Strap in and
cartoon.
strap on.
Yeah. Fantastic cartoon Saturday morning start we're off to.
Okay. So I mean, there's all kinds of from days long ago, from uncharted reaches of the solar system. This is Captain Power. No. Actually, the Captain Power was Earth 2147, the legacy of the Metal Wars, when man's fought machine and machines won. Biodreads, monstrous creations that would hunt down human survivors and digitize them.
Yeah.
But from the fire of the Metal Wars arose a new breed of warrior, born and trained to seek out Lord Dread and his Biodread Empire. Their leader, Captain Jonathan Powers. Yes, I know the whole damn intro because
I was gonna say
I haven't seen it in like 35 years. But I still know it.
I was gonna say keep it rolling. We'll wait. Go for it. Do it. Give us a monologue.
Oh, crap. Well, we've got Transformers. More than meets the eyes. We've got GoBots. Who played with GoBots? GoBots had a rock line. I'm going to take my robot, guys, and I'm going to turn it into a rock.
Wow. How original.
I was like, what are we going to do? Throw it? You want me to throw this gold nugget at you? Is that what you want?
Yeah, throw it.
Because I'm just going to throw it at you and bounce some bitch off your head.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, screw the rock toys. Kmart Transformers.
It's Kmart Transformers. I see what you did there. Pat S. It's all right. We're taking it back.
G.I. Joe had some really cool stuff, and then they had some not really super cool stuff. And I think the end of G.I. Joe for me was, oh look, it's the same toy. It's just painted white. Yay.
Yeah. It's when cutting costs was becoming a thing because
look, it's a G.I. Joe version of the Cobra Viper, but it's orange and white.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woohoo! You didn't see too many kids highlighting that in the Sears wish book every Christmas season. It's pretty sad. Afternoon cartoons before 1987 was Inspector Gadget. Good God, that goes all the way back to what, 83? 83.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo, Voltron, and then He-Man. I remember Inspector Gadget. With Penny and Brain. Oh my God.
And Pacific 414 knows what's up. Thunder. Thundercats. Oh, what a crazy ass show.
Yes, it was.
I Lionel, Lord of the Thundercats, demand it. Holy crap.
He'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. He's got material for days, literally.
Snarf, snarf.
Oh, Snarf.
Snarf, don't like this.
Snarf, can you just shut the hell up for 5 minutes, please?
It's Uncle Osbert. Oh, God, another one.
Holy crap. How much of that stuff still holds up today? All of it.
Okay, so I watched, believe it or not, Thundercats can kind of get hard to watch. Some of it is hard to watch. The remake, the one they did in the early 2000s, or the what was it, early 2010s, that you can still, you just pop in, it's like one big movie. It's like one giant movie with no end because they never finished the damn cartoon.
Right.
They got canceled. Even though that is, I mean, it's a damn good show. Thundercats,
yeah, it was pretty good.
2010.
Pretty good. It wasn't always like my go-to because I mean, let's face it, but you know, back when you were young, back when we were all young, you know, we were so spoiled for choice when it came to cartoons, especially Saturday morning lineups. Oh my God. It's like every channel in the morning was airing that stuff just for kids. There were so many, and there were so many back then that kind of just flew over my head. Like, because there were so many, because I only had a select few that I was really into, because when you're really into a good cartoon, man, you ride it out like a hoe on a Saturday night. Yeah.
Soul Assassins like Thundar, the Barbarian, Herculoids, Space Ghost. Back when they showed reruns on TV. What about this? Gigantor.
Wow. God, that's crazy. Story time with Psycho Dwarf 9, Samurai Pizza Cats. Oh my God. That played on weekday afternoons here at our provincial local station. It was called YTV back in the day. They had a whole 4 p.m. after school lineup, and Samurai Pizza Cats was on there. My God.
Man, Squatch. I always wanted a computer back when I was a kid. Who knew that when I finally got one, I'd be using it to argue with idiots on Twitter instead of fighting mad.
Good God. I think my first computer book was DOS for Dummies.
Sham, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hail Sham, he says. Sid and Marty Croft shows. Super Friends, yes. Super Friends. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Scooby-Doo. That's right. Good one, Shaggy.
Star Shaggy.
Star Blazers. Dude, Star Blazers rock. Speed Racer, that's right.
Looks like we got ourselves a groovy mystery gang.
Were all my afternoon shows in the late 70s and early 80s. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Man. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yep.
We had Star Trek cartoons. Yes, Star Trek cartoons.
I do remember that too. How long did that go for? Was that 2 or 3 seasons, or was that 1 season?
I think
1 or 2, something like that. Yeah, which is kind of a shame. Gem and the Hologram.
Gem is outrageous. Wow. I remember Gem came off after something I like to watch, and if there wasn't anything on anywhere else, I'd be like, screw it, Gem.
Why not? Animaniacs. Good God. Animaniacs. The Tiny Toon Adventures. Holy crap.
It's probably why I grew up with a thing for Joan Jett. It's all the bad girls on Gem.
Because you loved rock and roll?
Or hey, there was nothing. Either one.
There was nothing wrong with that. Land of the Lost. Wow. Galaxy High.
Living in a mystery machine down by the river.
Anyone remember Galaxy High? You know what? That sounds so familiar, but I can't put an image to it.
Bionic 6, yes. I remember Bionic 6. Land of the Lost.
Yeah.
Dude, Land of the Lost.
Mm-hmm. Like I
You
said,
never
spoiled for.
watched Land of the Lost, did you?
No, I didn't, but I know of it. Well, like I said, we were so spoiled for choice. It's like
You were.
I would have to quit everything I was doing as a kid just to fall in line with like all the shows that everybody was watching. I mean, considering you by at that point we already had decades of cartoons to catch up on. It was friggin' crazy, man.
G-Force and Speed Racer are a couple that I watched that I haven't heard mentioned yet. Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed
Mm-hmm.
Racer, go Speed
Yeah.
Racer, go. Yeah.
The cartoon, not that shitty ass Wachowski man dude movie that they made years ago.
No, not that movie.
No, we're not going
Jason
there.
of Star Command, yes. Silverhawks, yeah.
Mm. Woo! He knows it all. He knows it all. Oh
Exo
man.
Squad was kick ass, dude. Man, I wish I still had. I had the suits. So this was. I didn't. I was in. I think I was in like high school. I was either in junior high or high school, and I had a shelf in my room that had all the damn suits on it. I do not know what happened to any of those. I know I didn't take them with me when I moved out of my parents' house, which means they probably got sold at a garage sale or whatever. But I know I had at least like the first two lines of suits that they came out with. I'd bought them because I had to buy them with my own money.
Yeah. Adeg is trying to spark a debate with me. The Speed Racer movie was good. You need to rethink. I need to rethink my life. Oh, well, when the mad doctor tells me I need to rethink things, that's my assurance that I don't need to rethink anything at all.
How long has it been since you watched like I know one thing I recently watched was Cops. Was Cops a cartoon?
It was a cartoon, yeah, because I remember there was the one guy, I forget their names, but he had like a cybernetic hand and a grappling gun shot out of it or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Like
Yeah.
bad boys, what you gonna do when
Yeah,
we
that
come
was
to you as a cartoon? What you
yeah.
gonna do?
Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, DuckTales, Chippendale, man, the whole Disney afternoon lineup. Yeah, I said the D word. I'm sorry, but that was
No,
gold.
don't worry about it. Okay. The
That was
Disney,
gold.
dude, Disney Afternoon lineup was great. It's
Yeah.
really bad that we lost one of the Rescue Rangers right before the election. But
Yeah.
Peanut, the Rescue Ranger, God rest his soul.
Justice for Peanut.
Justice for Peanut.
We're all
I think Peanut got justice. I really do.
Yeah.
I think Peanut got justice.
Yeah.
People are tired of blue-haired Landwell Karens calling the cops on little squirrels that haven't done anything to them because they're jealous little bitches.
No kidding.
This squirrel gets more attention than I do. I'll call the cops on.
Well, gee, I wonder why that is. Is it because the squirrel's attractive? I'm so sorry. You're not among the attractive people. Bitch about it to somebody else.
Keith and Arwen agree with me. Maybe that's Dega's wing commander.
I don't know. Please tell me you're not talking about Speed Racer. I see people in chat saying the Speed Racer movie was all right. Am I sincerely wrong on this? I thought it was crap. I never saw it. I just remember everybody saying it was crap.
You never saw it?
I never saw it.
I thought it was okay, but it wasn't like
it wasn't great.
What Speed Racer.
Yeah. Cops, bulletproof, long arm, misdemeanor. Oh my God, it's all coming back to me now. So Pat S said the thing that came out of his hand was a handcuff. Was that what it was? It was like yeah, probably. Oh my God, it's all coming back to me now. Holy shit.
Okay, no, Mr. Pat.
Oh,
no,
come
on. Not
talk
talk bad about gummy bears. Bouncing here and everywhere. Boing, 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 boing. They are the gummy bears. Dun, 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 dun. No, we do not talk shit about the gummy bears.
No, gummy bears was awesome. I mean, hell, it was when it came to cute little forest animals. I mean, hell, I watched Care Bears. I watched Care Bears as much as I watched gummy bears.
Care Bears stare.
Yeah. It was good stuff. Really good stuff, man.
The dragon. I don't know. I don't
The
know.
other one.
He's so high, he probably doesn't even know that bread and peanut are gone.
What a shame.
And I don't know. I don't think Snowdub's here this morning.
I haven't seen him. Danger Mouse. Hey, speaking of mouse, anybody out there remember Biker Mice from Mars? Biker Mice from Mars. I get that look every time I mention Biker Mice from Mars. No one knows what the hell I'm talking about.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
They were humanoid sized mice, and they rode around on motorcycles in like a dystopian future type setting. It was
Here I am to save the day. Mighty Mouse is here to stay.
Woo! Care Bears for the win. Gargoyles was better. Dark Tooth. Man, I loved Gargoyles.
Gargoyles was the shit.
And not just because they had a bunch of Star Trek voice actors on it. I just thought it was awesome. I mean, Keith friggin' David, come on.
Gargoyles was like that show where you were aging out of cartoons, but you were still like, I'm still going to watch Gargoyles.
Yeah. I think by that point, yeah, we were all kind of, it was kind of like I guess you could say a coming of age cartoon, because it coincided with that point in our lives when we were all entering that early adolescent stage. So I mean, you had stuff like Gargoyles and Batman the animated series, which is probably one of the best written and produced cartoons ever made in history. I will put that up against anything out there. It was fantastic.
I have to sing this. Magic and mystery are part of their history, along with the secret of gummy berry juice. Bong, 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 bong.
I don't know if that line has aged as well as some of the other ones.
I swear, lawman. I swear, Mr. Kansas Law Dog, that he said that he had a whole bucket of Diddy juice just for me.
A lifetime
that's what he said.
A lifetime supply of gummy bear juice.
No, Diddy juice. It was Diddy juice.
It was Diddy juice. All right. Also, shout out to the people in chat who remember Biker Mice from Mars. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And Arwen knows what's up. X-Men. There's a reason why that shit is so iconic even today.
Yeah. Oh man, the X-Men cartoon. Damn, that was so good. Godzilla. Holy shingles. I didn't get no better than that.
Shingles?
Holy shingles. That's what I use when I censor myself.
Okay, why don't you say shit? I just said shit.
Well, I dropped the
easy it is to say shit on here. You can say shit. YouTube
I said shit earlier.
You're saying shit
because we're
you know what ship means? Ship high in transit. Why? Because all the pig shit used to blow up the boats, so they had to ship it high in transit. It's just a.
I was not aware of that.
So they wrote shit on the box. It's just SHIT, ship high in transit.
Does this guy know how to party or what? That's great.
Godzuki, yes.
Godzuki, yeah.
The one with Totopoulos, the Godzilla cartoon with Nick Totopoulos, wasn't bad because Godzilla got to be like a, hey, what's up, guy?
Yeah.
They killed the one in the movie, so that one didn't come back. But it obviously an egg hatched, smelled Nick, and was like, "Mama," and he could control it. And they gave it to fire breath. So,
oh my god, the Harlem Globetrotters animated series. Oh my god, I thought I forgot that one.
Does anybody remember when the Harlem Globetrotters met Scooby Doo?
Nope.
Does the crossover, the Scooby Doo Harlem Globetrotter episode?
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
That was like everybody had to watch the Harlem Globetrotters meet Scooby Doo.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. Awesome. Woo.
Arwen knows what. Yeah. Now Now we're getting into cartoons.
Oh man,
Scooby-Doo meets Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, and I think Scrappy was there. I'm not sure. I hated Scrappy. Little
Scrappy Doo.
bastard. Shut up, Scrappy.
Smack that bitch. Well, shit.
He's like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, there's our one proverbial F-bomb.
I'm sorry,
sure
everybody.
I'm sure we're gonna have more. Oh my god, I thought they were gonna talk about cartoons, not curse and swear. Oh my god.
Right. I wanted to drown Scrappy. That's right. It's because it was Scrappy ate it. Yeah.
Oh hey, we can call Michael. We can call Michael Vick. He can help out with that. Ooh.
He wasn't like. I mean, he was just annoying. Globetrotters were on Scooby-Doo a few times. I remember, yes, they were. Yes, they were. The Harlem Globetrotters visited Scooby-Doo a couple of times.
I apparently missed a lot.
Scrappy was annoying, yes.
Challenge
Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers.
Oh my god. Does anybody else remember that cartoon? I forget what it was called. It was called like All Stars or something like that. It had like Michael Jordan and Wayne Gretzky and one other guy. Was it Bo Jackson or something? It was a cartoon, and they
Is
were
that
all
Bo would say? Because that's all I want to hear out of Bo.
I don't know.
Bo knows football. You know what? This I want. We've got to have a football star, man. We got to have somebody that can go down to the end of the field and run in the goal. And Bo, not having said anything for the entire episode, goes, Bo knows football. Give it to Bo. We'll give it to Bo.
Okay, we need someone to like run down the basketball court and do like a 360 flip and put it in the goal. And some bitch hadn't said anything the whole episode. And Bo knows basketball. We need someone to hit a home run all the way out in the left and call the shot. And it needs to bank off the signage and into the stands.
Bo knows baseball. And that's the only thing you ever hear out of Bo.
Bo did know baseball too.
That's all I want. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball. Bo knows baseball. That's what I want.
We are pro. Was it called Pro Stars? Okay, so who was the third guy? Was I right? It was Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, and was it Bo Jackson? I don't remember. Because around here, that show wasn't on very, very much, and then it was just off the air.
See, I didn't watch any of that sports shit. I was watching Captain N and the Game Master.
Oh, you were watching Captain Planet. Is that what I heard?
No, Captain N.
By our powers combined. Thanks, Red.
Although I did watch that. My favorite episode was where they make the toxic Captain Planet. Where he's like, he's like poison and sludge and all that. I was like, now
all that bizarro world shit they had going on. Yeah. Yes, it was Gretzky, Bo, and Jordan. Thank you. We've quelled that Scooby mystery for the day.
Hold on.
Good time.
What was it?
What was what? Hold on, let me look it up on my my turtle com. Yeah, instead of cell phones, me and my esteemed colleagues had these back then, our turtle communicators. Holy shit! Oh my god. Yo, check this out.
Hold on. 1 second.
Can y'all see that? Dude,
it still works.
It still works. Okay, here's the funny part. You're never gonna believe this. These piece of shit Radio Shack AAA batteries.
How old are they?
Have been in this thing for probably 30 years. And you're
so lucky those haven't burst.
They have not.
Do not put them back in there. Throw them away.
They're not even dirty.
Because you don't want it to ruin the inside of it, because then you got 10 times more crap to clean up. I finally found what I was looking for. Go, incompetency, insecurity, incomprehension, incoherent, incompetent. Go, cackling planet.
Woo! Yeah!
Go get them, Cackles.
I can't
Anyway.
believe my turtle comb still works. That just holy crap. That just
Yeah, change the batteries out and put some
don't
new
worry.
batteries in it.
I put new batteries in. It's all good. So yeah,
And good morning, Snow Dub.
I
How are you
remember
doing,
these.
brother?
I remember these being a lot bigger back in the day. We must have grown
That's
up
what
a
she
little
said.
bit. That's the second time you've done that to me today. My God, it's so crooked.
Go, Captain Cackles.
Oh, that's great. So yeah, there's a piece of Zero's nostalgic childhood history.
Yes,
there.
that was her entire campaign team.
Oh man.
I watched Ewoks. I don't remember if I watched the Droid cartoon, but I know I watched Ewoks.
I remember watching more Ewoks than the Droid cartoon. I don't even remember what the Droid cartoon was called, but I do remember watching a lot more of Ewoks than the other one. The Magic
Did you ever
Railroad.
watch The Magic Railroad?
God. What's that?
No idea.
I have no idea either. I remember Magic School Bus. I remember
I
Reading
didn't watch
Rainbow.
Magic School Bus. I watched Reading Rainbow.
I mean, I know that's not a
It's in
cartoon.
a
But
book. It's Reading Rainbow.
is there a show tune you don't know?
I can't see anything because I'm Geordie on Star Trek. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow.
Oh my God.
I remember one of the selling points that my parents tried to use to get me to watch Next Gen when I was a kid, because I was only like 7 or 8 when Next Gen came out. They were like, it's got that guy you like from that reading show. And I'm like, Reading Rainbow? LeVar Burton? Yeah, he's going to be the blind navigator. And I was like,
Yay.
blind navigator. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Why not?
I remember
man.
they used that. They used that to
was-
try and get me to watch it, thinking, oh, it's
Yeah.
going to be exciting because it's got the Reading Rainbow guy on it. And then he has like the complete sexual breakdown, like in episode 3 with Tasha, when
Oh,
that whole
God.
ship becomes infected. Now we're watching. Oh my God, they're talking Star Trek again. Yes.
No
When
kidding.
they get the Psi 5000 virus.
Yeah.
And he's all like, Tasha,
And they all-
things going through my mind. And I'm like, oh, hello.
And then there was that other one. What the hell was her name? He created that holographic
Leah
program
Brahms.
to help him work on the ship. Oh, I
Leah
know the ship.
Brahms.
I know this ship inside and out. Oh, well, then you must know me inside and out. And then he meets her and she calls him out on his horny bullshit.
Did you ever see Reading Rainbow, the making of a TNG episode? Oh.
That was another big selling point, too, when they
It's
were trying to.
It's the Robert Meyer Burnett mind virus.
Oh, my God.
God
Yep.
help me. Okay.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
No more. No more.
All right.
It's not
all
a
right,
cartoon.
we're
We never
done.
got TNG cartoon, but we did get
No,
we did get an original series, and
We
that's
did.
kind of cool if you go back and watch it, even though not
Yeah.
everybody's there.
Yeah. Did they? I don't remember. Did they even have any of the original cast voice the characters?
I think so.
Maybe one or two in there somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah. William Shatner's probably like, screw that. I don't have time for a cartoon. I'm Canadian.
spot.
Damn it. Josie and the Pussycats. Holy
I
shit.
watched
That was
Josie and the Pussycats.
that was another one that was on the local YTV afternoon lineup around here. I think that was in the same time block as shit like Sailor Moon and stuff like that.
Twice.
Mm.
The ship was crashed twice.
Oh my.
Do you know what the worst thing they ever did was? Giving that bitch command access to be on the bridge and work a station. That's the worst thing they ever did. When she was like, I want to be part of the command staff too. Well, you could sit in on the meetings. It's not the same.
Well, get used to it. We don't care.
Okay, I'll put you through the holodeck training exercise. And then she fails it and he lets her do it again. And you're like, oh my God, they're talking Star Trek again. Worst
Oh
thing
my
they could ever
God.
done. Do not let the woman drive the ship.
Oh,
Don't let him park it. Don't let him drive it. Don't let him do nothing.
Don't let him even polish the helm controls. Forget it. I bet we just pissed off some females out
You
there.
probably did well out of space dock.
I always wanted to try that, sir.
Ha ha! Way to stick it to the female race, humans.
Brave Star. Dun, 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 Space Ghost.
Ooh.
Who here? Raise your hand if you didn't. Raise your hand if you didn't. Who here didn't watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast? I think everybody watched Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Oh, you bitch. Are you serious?
I'll show myself out.
You didn't watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
You know what's awesome? I can still hear you even though I'm in the other room because I'm wireless.
It's the only reason why he wanted to do that. Bastard.
No. I'm sorry. I never watched it. I never watched it. I apologize.
Well, Soul Assassin.
Oh, okay. Well, we're in it together. At least I'm not alone here.
Our boy Elroy.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
All the
everything Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good. Hey,
boo-boo! You want a picnic basket?
It's Yogi. Oh my God.
Yogi.
And what was the other one? No, that wasn't Hanna-Barbera, but man, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I was always waiting for the day when it'd be like a Boo-Boo story, you know? Boo-Boo wakes up.
Oh, where's Yogi? I wonder where Yogi is.
He goes out and, you know, Yogi's ass fills up, you know, the whole screen.
What are you doing, Yogi?
And he gets up and he's got like Ranger Rick's fucking intestines coming out. Oh, I'm just having a snack, boo-boo. You know,
help me, boo-boo. No, sorry, Ranger.
I don't know, Rocky. That sounds very dangerous. I don't think we should fuck with Yogi right now.
What do you think, Bullwinkle?
Oh, let's not go there.
The Muppet Babies and
Muppet
Fraggle
Babies.
Rock.
And Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock had a cartoon. Fraggle Rock had a live action show.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing the live action a lot more than the cartoon, but I do remember both of those too. Ooh, NB Geeks with a good point there.
$5 super chat. Anybody done a wellness check on Mark Hamill? Anybody? I'm pretty sure woke is dead. No, it's not.
No,
it's circling the wagons to protect itself, and it's reforming. Don't ever think this shit is dead because it's not in this generation, Bucko. It's never gonna be dead. There are gonna be people that will go to bat for it, die for it, ruin their careers for it, all in the name of woke social injustice bullshit. So don't ever think it's dead.
I gotta say this because I'm pledging my allegiance to all of you out there right now, and I want you, as crazy as we are this morning, take this seriously. It is never going away. It is not going anywhere. They can rebrand, recycle, reuse, whatever they want to do with it. It's never going to go away. So that's why I say keep fighting the good fight. Stick to your principles. Stick to your own morals and ethics, because I guarantee you in 4 years, we're going to go through this all over again. And it's never going to stop. So stick it to the man, or whatever they want to identify themselves as, and be true to yourself, because it's not going anywhere. I can accept it, but I don't support it.
And thank you, brother, so very much for the $5 super chat. This one's just for you. Long live the fighters. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
Behind the walls of Mordor, our enemy is regrouping.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Otherwise known as Blue Sky. Do you know?
Oh
Get
my
this.
God.
Get this shit right. Okay, so there was a mass migration. There was a mass migration from Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, to Blue Sky. Right. Last year, in 2023, they had 300,000 like complaints, whatever, where people get reported or whatever.
Mm.
In the last 2 weeks, they've had over 400,000. 400,000 in 2 weeks. When last
Shocking.
year all they had was 300,000 the whole year.
Mhm.
So by all means, let them go over there and eat each other, because that's exactly what they are doing. They're going over there and they are eating each other, just like the cartoon of the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I like the cartoons my daughter grew up with, like Ed and Eddie, Chowder, Courage, Flapjack, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter. Dexter was that generation, that my favorite for that whole generation of cartoons was Dexter. Oh, Dexter's Laboratory. And his sister that annoyed the shit out of him. I'm going to get you one day. Dexter was so freaking. Dexter was the man.
It was good stuff. Anybody remember Rugrats? Part of that and current kind of mid to the end of the 90s Nickelodeon
Cartoon Network, cartoon.
Yeah, it was good stuff. It was good.
Samurai Jack was awesome. Samurai Jack was awesome. Invader Zim was awesome. Of course, you can't forget about the classics like the Looney Tunes and Marvin the Martian. I absolutely love Marvin the Martian.
Man,
that spawned a lot of that.
I still have vivid. I'm getting so horned up I can't even say it.
Horned up.
Just watch it. It was exciting, man. Well, I mean, didn't you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he put on a dress and played a girl bunny?
No. And I will burn that edition of Wayne's World for saying that.
Well, neither did I. I was just asking. No, sitting down with my grandpa, watching the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show every Saturday afternoon for an hour. It was great. Ren and Stimpy. There was not a cartoon I probably giggled my ass off more to as a child than Ren and Stimpy.
I can't remember how old I was. I think I was either it was my late end of 15 or somewhere in my 16 years. I know that it was after I got my knee got taken out, because I was out on the back porch. I was standing there with my crutches and I was smoking a cigarette, and someone gave me something and I smoked it. And I remember I went in, I crashed out, I went to sleep, and I woke up and I was like, still like
what's happening, man?
And I turned on Ren and Stimpy, and the whole time I was watching Ren and Stimpy, I kept thinking, I'm gonna go to hell for watching this cartoon.
Well, I mean,
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I remember like it vividly. And I mean, yeah, that was back then. We don't do that shit now. But I wasn't used to that. But that was like, whatever they gave me was not primo stuff. It wasn't cool. It was like that in your head. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I loved Ren and Stimpy so much. Absolutely. That was classic. I wasn't so much of a fan of some of the later seasons. Those were kind of hit and miss with me. And then I remember several years ago when they did that horrible reboot of the whole thing, they brought it back and it was the adult party cartoon. Man, I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes of that and I checked out after that. I said, no, this is shit. This is more gooey than Stimpy's nose goblins. Blech.
Okay. Here's the deal. And this is the deal. And this is, I think a lot of people are starting to figure this out when it comes to like video games and shit, because you see a brand like Cartoon Network, or you see something like Netflix, like what they did with Clone Wars or whatever. And you're like, man, that was so good. And then they're like, we're going to continue it. But guess what? And Clone Wars is the perfect example of this because Lucas got bought out. So the original Clone Wars series, I loved it. I watched that shit like, man, every night. It'd be like, okay, I need to go to bed. Clone Wars. Dun, 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 dun. Right. First, what is it? 4 or 5 seasons? Chef kiss. Disney gets a hold of it and they're like, we're bringing Clone Wars back. And you're like, yay. And then you see it and you're like, why isn't this anything like I remember it? Because no one involved in the original besides Filoni who can anything to do with it. What did you expect? The same thing goes with video games. The same thing goes with these cartoons. The same thing. You expect this, like, okay, we're going to get exactly what we got, but it's going to be like today's version, right, man?
Yeah.
So it's like the dedication and the love and the talent that went in. No,
it's not there.
It's not going to be anywhere close to being the same.
No. I mean, the only way you could ever have a glimmer of hope of anything like that happening is if you have, you take a team like BioWare or, old school animators at Disney or, anybody that does creative shit like that. The only way something like that can continue traditionally the way it had before that was if you have a team that comes in and knows top to bottom how everything was done before. They respect the source material. They know the source material and they follow that tradition. You don't see that anymore
because they have no respect for it.
Yeah,
and they have no respect for the people that made it. They're all isobes, Yahtzees, misogynists, blah blah blah. No respect for the people that made it. No respect for the original story. Guess what? You end up with Dragon Age, the Poop Guard, and the Poop Deck. And why is it called the Poop Deck? Well, you can figure it out on your own.
Because it's full of shit. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, though. When I see Commander Shepard and the whole Mass Effect squad ripping the absolute shit out of that game, that gives Zero a good time and a smile on his face.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is not the game I suggest to play on the Citadel.
It's out there. It's out there. Not trying to plug anybody's work, but it's good for a laugh if you know where to look for. But yeah, well, but I mean,
Mass Effect got a cartoon. It was an adult cartoon, but it got a cartoon. It got an anime.
It did.
Wasn't very good, but
Zero's got it on Blu-ray in his cabinet somewhere. He watched it once and said, "Yeah, that's good enough." But I mean, case in point, right there, the whole BioWare team is gone. They moved on. They're working on Exodus now, or the whatever it is they want to call it. They got their writers over there doing their thing. The ones that love building lore and worlds like that. But I mean, that's Exhibit A right there. A whole team that was just starting to get taken over and they all disbanded, said, peace, y'all. It's been real. We're out.
We're out.
Heavy metal. Yeah, there's an adult cartoon.
Yeah, Vega. It was about Vega in Mass Effect 3. And
it was called...
I watched it once and burned it out of my mind after that. It was like...
Paragon. Wasn't it Mass Effect Paragon? Something like that.
Wasn't Homeboy's husband... The pilot, not Jester, but the shuttle pilot in 3, wasn't his husband on the planet that Vega let burn or whatever?
The pilot Steve Cortez?
Yes.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember because I legitimately watched it once when it was new and got released for home video. So I bought it, brought it home, watched it. And I never went back. I mean, I thought it was
on Blu-ray then.
Well, the only copies they had were on Blu-ray. Well, because it was, right after Mass Effect 3, the trilogy was over. I thought, embrace everything I can get my hands on because the journey's finished.
We're never going to get it again.
Yeah. Little did they know. Oh my God, but we're not going there.
Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Beast Wars.
Mass Effect is a whole story for another time. But,
so when you're like, you're older, you're an adult, you're flipping through. I say adult, but I was a young adult. I'm pretty sure I was in my 20s. You're flipping through.
That's still young.
And you see Transformers and it's all CG. And you're like, I don't know if I like this or not. And then you get into it. You like watch all the episodes. You find out that it connects. They're on Earth, and it connects to the original series. And they actually find the arc, and there are really good parts of it. And then there are parts where you're like, "What were you jokers smoking when you thought this out?"
You get that sometimes, especially with CG. They were probably looking at all the colors, going, "Whoa, man, this stuff's blowing my mind." Those were my thoughts whenever.
Brain.
Hi, Brian.
What are we gonna do tonight, Brian?
Same
we
thing
do
we
every
do
night,
every day,
Pinky.
Pinky. Try to take
Trying to
over the
take
world.
over the world.
Speaking of CG, so I gotta ask, what'd y'all think of Reboot when that was on the airwaves?
It was good. It was good.
Mhm.
Reboot. There was another one like that too. I can't remember what the hell the name of it was.
There were a few of them when I think
There's a
people
few
were
of them like that.
they were testing the waters of CGI TV back then. Yeah, there were a few. I remember being wowed a lot by Reboot back in the day. I didn't necessarily understand everything that was going on,
Animaniacs.
but yeah, it was
Hello,
pretty.
nurse.
Woo! Yeah,
I
Good
was
time.
resistant to Beast Wars at first, but gave it a go once it was done. Before Bayformers came out, it was decent. There was some cool stuff.
Mm.
There was. What is up, Jimmy? Jimmy
Jimmy.
C. 1971.
Over
Good
on the
morning,
X.
Good morning. Easy.
Degeneration X.
He's been using brand X.
Oh no! With the all new Joker brand, I get a smile again and again.
Meanwhile, at the halls of justice, Batman's like, you don't think this is too brash, do you? Listen, Bruce, if you want to wear black boxers, wear black boxers. I don't know. Might reveal my secret identity as Batman. Superman's just like, oh, I can't.
Is that what you mean, Master Wayne, about putting the cowl over the... Never mind. We're not going to go there.
We're not going to go there.
Oh, my goodness.
Courage and Cowardly Dog
Cowardly
had some of the great voice acting. So many different voices. Dude, I'm telling you what, Hanna-Barbera had some crazy exit, stage left, Pink Panther, all of it. So many good people. So many dedicated to their craft. Hey, boo boo.
Yeah. Yeah. So stay tuned next week when we talk about all turtles all the time. No, it's cool. It's cool.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Those are the legit VHSs that Zero played the shit out of when he was a kid, because that first movie, like we were talked about on Thursday, is goddamn phenomenal. And hey, shout out to the soundtrack on cassette. I'll tell you what though, that first Turtles film was unbelievable. And I will put Shredder's entrance in that movie up against anything for one of the greatest villain intros of
the outside world rejects you.
It was just an overhead shot with the dung, 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 and he's just walking down.
We are your family.
And
I am your father.
And this is where I'm going to drop my one and only F-bomb today. That intro and his whole speech, the way they panned around him and showed off the highlights of his uniform, that whole scene was so fucking good.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, a little Primatine might just help to, clear that up. Oh my God. Turtles 2 gave us Ninja Rap. Yes, it did. There it is, right there.
Ninja Rap.
With vanilla
Ninja
vanilla
Rap.
ice, baby. Go Ninja.
No.
Friggin' Vanilla Ice and his goddamn pompadour. Turtle power. Turtle. Yep, y'all know where my loyalties were lying today.
Mm.
And the cartoon. cartoon was phenomenal because the cartoon got that whole turtle craze going.
Well, yes, I don't
For
but man,
for a
dude,
mass
okay.
for the mass audience. That's what
Everybody
kind of broke it in.
expected that first movie to be the cartoon, and instead it was the comic book, which is exactly what it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie was more cartoony than,
Let's brighten it up for the kids. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Babies!
They're babies! Aren't these enough for your vengeance? The foot have already failed against them. Yeah. So, I mean,
are we going to have to do just a Teenage Mutant? Raise your hand if you want just a Teenage Mutant. Because I was like, can we really talk about like the cartoon for a whole hour? Because I can't talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Spoiler alert, we can take the franchise and talk about it for a week. I could guarantee you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want just a Turtles theme episode?
All right, we can do
won't
that.
Come dressed in turtle theme, but
I was gonna say, do I got to get dressed up and all this shit again?
Sure. I was like, well, we'll talk cartoons, and in talking cartoons, we will talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because it's hard not to talk about 80s and 90s cartoons without talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So,
all right, we'll call it here then. If this is what you want, next 0 hour, we'll do a turtle show.
I'll have some toys and some figures and some fun stuff and some collectibles. I know he's got collectibles coming out the yin yang, and I mean he's dressed in turtle. Is there a turtle beanie I can go find?
There
TMNT beanie I can go find? I don't know. And especially in like a week's time.
Express delivery. At least your mail carriers aren't on strike right now.
Well, I don't know. Apollo sent me something and it's been like over a week and I still haven't got it. So I don't know if that's ever coming. I don't know if it got sent back. I don't know what happened to it. No clue.
Who knows?
Which seems to happen sometimes. So
also, yes, Kizzy, we did bring up gargoyles. We did do that. Fantastic.
Turtle mechas.
God.
I have some ideas too.
Yeah.
Remember that big giant Superman Batman mech that was in the giant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mech with like with shredder claws. Yes, please. Yes,
so
please.
good. So good. So good. All right. So next week we can talk about the TMNT comic cartoons, which blew up for the children. We can do the films, which blew up for the fans that said, yeah. Oh, we love that.
Movie is so good.
It is so damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the 34-year-old Ninja Turtle movie, at least the first one, go check it out. Do yourself a favor.
A boot.
Before we get into any spoilers,
time to give them a boot.
A boot.
That's boot. We're getting out of here.
Silencer.
Okay, guys, we're sending you over to Machiny Draws. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend and have a great Monday, everybody. Great start to your week. We'll see you in 1 week where we're going to talk about Ninja Turtles. Take care, everybody.
Can't believe this thing still works. Oh my God. According to this, I have 26,487 unreturned phone calls. Does this thing even take phone calls? 24,487 unreturned messages from April O'Neil. Damn! Technology has failed me!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.